Alrighty, under protest, we just watched Jurassic World Rebirth, the official trailer. And first of all, I gotta say, goddamn, ScarJo's gotten old.
Dude, the years are not being kind to her, are they? I mean, just saying.
Because I remember her from Iron Man 2 and Ghost World. I'm just like, what the fuck?
No, yeah, I remember from even before that, you know.
Just ouch.
Ryan Reynolds dodged a bullet with that one, didn't he?
Ooh. Alrighty. Well,
yes, I did say that out loud, and it was just a joke for legal reasons.
No, for legal distinctions, yes.
Right, but no.
First of all, I have an unfair bias because I saw the trailer a couple days ago, and I went and talked to my friend at one of my jobs, and she's a dinosaur nut, loves Jurassic Park, and I told her, I said, now you know that new movie looks completely retarded, and she goes, yeah, but I'm still going to see it. And I go, I understand. I'm just saying. She's like, yeah, I know. So it's not like it's some epic kind of thing.
No, and it's not groundbreaking like the first movie was.
And you know, and that's fine.
It is. It
doesn't have to have a meaning. It can be a popcorn movie. Right. Just like from
the Flights of Fancy, the play I directed that 1 year in 2001. That's exactly what the guy was saying. He was an author that wrote romance novels under a female pseudonym, and he defending the content of his books is and entertainment doesn't have to mean anything.
It could just be popcorn.
It could just be a piece of fluff, a flight of fancy.
Yes,
and that's okay as long as that's really all it purports itself to be. It doesn't come across like it's something more than what it is.
Like The Last Jedi was some groundbreaking, epic fucking thing, and Avatar. Yeah. Like, it'll change your life. Bullshit.
Yeah, or Titanic.
Yeah.
James Cameron things.
Who cares about Kate Winslet's tits? But anyway, no. So, back to the movie. Back to the
whole drag. I mean, come on.
Now, see, I thought they made a new movie because they needed to sell all the toys from the last movie that were sold.
But I mean, meaningless kind of just, escape from your world for a couple hours aside. What the hell?
And it looks a lot better than the one
coming back to this same.
It looks a lot better than the one where they got the band back together.
Yeah,
it was a couple years ago.
But I mean, that is the current trend in the industry in general. Nobody wants to touch anything unless it's based on something or a sequel to something,
right,
or just something that you've heard of before, something familiar.
Let's go with the story so far. Why do they need genes? Why do they need genes from these three dinosaurs? And I have to, and then I have to go back all the way back to the first movie. So you're telling me that this one mosquito that was encased in amber had all the genetic profiles of all these fucking different types of dinosaurs?
No.
Hold on. Also, the aquatic ones, the mosasaur and oh god, what is it? The plesiosaur. And so these mosquitoes were so advanced that they were able to land on a creature that came up out of the water, got some blood, and took off without drowning. I'm like, there's too many dinosaurs to put on that one mosquito.
Well, it wasn't just one mosquito.
Oh, it was 1,000 of them.
It was, the one that they were using as a demonstration. But no, there were multiple mosquito that they had that they were able to extract the DNA from. It wasn't just the one.
But still,
even then,
the ones
hundreds.
And
of different species.
And then my other problem, just like with the
and they're all genetically engineered to be female.
Yeah, but they're all and so I have the problem with the water ones and the aerial ones. So what keeps them in the area? Do they have a cage?
Oh, you mean
what keeps them at that island instead of just going everywhere?
Confined to the
island,
to the boundary of the park.
Yeah, and
in the air and in the water.
Yeah,
they must have some.
But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's wait, what? And so but that's me thinking about it.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and you think too much about it, then you're gonna start. Yeah, it'll ruin it for you.
That's what I do for a lot of things. Right?
Yes, you do.
But
don't we all at times?
Yeah.
You know.
So beyond that, I love dinosaurs. Loved them since I was a kid. So I'll probably go see it just because it's different. So I can do a review of it, see what's going on. But I don't understand, why do you need the DNA from these dinosaurs, these 3 dinosaurs, and then also that they were so bad and awful that they were confined to this other island. There was another island. So how many islands did they have? This goddamn, and this was
right. Where is this? The Florida Keys?
This was the original research island, and you didn't have protocols. Like if something went down, like if shit went down, like it just burned everything up. I just can't.
Well, that and
you know what I'm saying?
Yes, these 3 particular largest dinosaurs were too much for the actual park that was open to the public, so they had to be confined to another island just so to keep them in check or whatever, and they want the DNA from those particular species.
So can we say?
And they don't say why.
Is it? Can we just say it's a plot contrivance to have a movie?
Well, yeah.
And then what were they doing in the Aztec thing for that egg?
Yeah, well, that's what he said. Do we have to get the DNA?
No. But it was a temple or something. So
yeah.
So what the hell's that all about, too?
Who built that temple? And what? And that egg there, is that?
Yeah.
Do they worship it?
Yeah, or is this like Predator
Alien
deity
or some shit?
Is this Predator Alien kind of thing? You know what I'm saying? So these are just questions that I know aren't going to get answered.
It's just that they've done how many of these?
This is like, I feel like it's like 8 or 9, or we're at 10 already. I don't know. I don't know.
And they're just reaching for new ideas for telling a dinosaur story.
Yeah.
And returning to Jurassic. I mean, what do they call it? Jurassic Park: The Rebirth?
Yes.
Or Jurassic World, rather.
Yeah.
Not just Jurassic Park, Jurassic World. The Rebirth. I mean, they should have just let it stay dead, man. But no, it's just, again, that they just have no faith in anything new or original. Nobody will touch it.
Yeah.
And I mean, that dude, I saw him talking about it. He's a screenwriter, and he had a script, and everybody he showed it to said it was good, but nobody wanted to touch it. And he finally asked a guy that he had, a working relationship with, and he said, well, what about this script? Why won't anybody touch it? He says, what the problem is? It's not based on anything else.
Yeah.
He said, but we made Independence Day together. And he goes, yeah, but if we did that right now today, we'd have to call it War of the Worlds or some shit, because nobody would touch it.
So
I just...
In conclusion...
That's why we keep getting into the new Bond, more new Jurassic Park. Harry Potter keeps dragging out when it was supposed to be over after 7 years. I mean...
Oh, did you see those creepy dolls?
Yes.
Oh, God. I was like, what the fuck?
I mean, we keep coming back to things like Halloween and
Freddy and
Fast
Jason.
And Furious and just, and they just keep wanting to milk these things out and out and out, and it's like, and now we're getting another new Naked Gun.
Ugh.
Why? Because you've heard of it before. It's familiar. Wow.
So, would you go see the movie based on the trailer?
I doubt it. I don't think I've seen any of them past the second one.
Oh, you went and saw the second one?
I only saw the first 2, yeah.
See, I saw the first one in the movie theater.
Well, the only reason I saw the second one was because it was actually...
Double V was in it?
No, well... But
come on. Yeah, Double V, yeah.
But no, it was... The sequel was... The novel was another Michael Crichton. He wrote The Lost World. He wrote Jurassic Park. They were both Michael Crichton novels. So, yeah... it wasn't like they just took his ideas and ran with them, and
like what they did to Westworld,
like what they've done with so many other things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, tell us what you think. Are you gonna go see it? Or you hate it? Are you tired of it? You done? Like, share, subscribe.